Hello my dear health seekers, Inga from Health Origins here. So sorry I've neglected you guys for a little bit and my mum was visiting, but I'm gonna resume the videos for you guys because I missed you. I really miss creating videos, believe it or not. So today I've got a super quick video of the smoothie that we have every morning. So pretty much the same kind of ingredients we have every morning because we love it and it's just full of nutrients. So let's begin. Here we've got all the ingredients, guys. So I've got here about 5 or 6 bananas. But I left one just to show you that we try and get our bananas really ripe when they have a lot of spots and kind of, even when it's bruises and things, we don't mind at all. We like our bananas really ripe, okay? Then, so this is our base, banana's our base, and just to let you know that this is about 1.5 liters of a smoothie, so it's probably like 3 pint-sized portions from this, okay? So we've got about 1.5 cups of any kind of frozen berries we normally use. Obviously when we can get fresh, we use fresh, but normally it's frozen. And then we use some kind of green, so it's either kale normally or spinach, or here we've got combination of the two. So we sometimes do the combination as well. Then we've got the seeds. So we've got 2 tablespoons of flax seeds to give us our omega-3s. So 1 tablespoon per person is enough. So if you're just doing for one person, you can kind of half the recipe or even do 1/3 of the quantities I'm saying, but put 1 tablespoon of flax seeds in there. Then we've got 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds, which are very high in iron. And then sunflower seeds, 2 tablespoons of sunflower seeds that have high levels of vitamin B6. Sorry, not B6, maybe it has B6 as well, omega 6, sorry. So this is omega-3, this is omega-6. Okay, then I sometimes add a piece of ginger, not all the time, but I try and include ginger because it's so good. It's anti-inflammatory and just an amazing health, and health benefits, ginger. Then a couple of Brazil nuts, so this is for our selenium. So if, doing just for yourself, 1, is probably enough as well. Then I've got a stick of celery here. We put like 1 or 2. And that is it, guys. And also I've got some water. So I've got my water bottle here. So I add about 1.5 pints of water to this. Obviously if you're halving, so you half your water as well. And I find that I don't need any kind of plant milk, although you could add it, but I just love it just with water because this is just the best hydration for your body. You're not adding any extra fats. It's great. So all I do now is I just put everything in a blender and blend for about 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes, depending how powerful your blender is. So ignore that my blender looks dirty because I was making some lemon curd pie yesterday. So and this is like lemony goodness, so I didn't even want to wash it out. So what I'm gonna do, normally I start with adding the bananas in. Let those blend up. My greens, basically just putting everything in there, all the ingredients. Celery, a good, a tip to do with celery is to chop them into smaller bits, because if you put the whole stick in, it could be stringy and your blender might not be able to handle it properly. So I always cut it up into smaller pieces. add the seeds, the nuts, and the berries. There you go. So this is about a pint of water. So I'm gonna have to add another half a pint. So that's another half a pint of water. I'm gonna add that in. And we're gonna blend it for a minute and a half. And what I normally do, I actually blend it without water for half a minute. I find that it, helps to just blend the actual puree of stuff, and then I add water. But it doesn't matter, whichever way it works, both ways. I might blend for a couple of minutes this time. So the blending has finished. And we've got this amazing deliciousness. I'm gonna pour it. So there we have it. A glass of this deliciousness. And it oxidizes pretty fast actually, guys. So you see, when I first blended it was a bit more pink and red. And as it gets more contact with the air, it loses the color a little bit. But I've got a taste tester for you, so let's give it a try.
Hi everyone.
So there's my taste tester. Cheers.
Chin chin.
Yeah.
What have you put in this?
Ginger.
Ah, no. I thought I could taste it.
So this is pretty much what we have every morning, guys. Sometimes we would put a little bit of spirulina powder perhaps, or maybe I'll put a carob powder, or if I have a pineapple I might switch it up instead of berries, or put pineapple and berries. But pretty much this is our recipe, guys, and there's so much good nutrition in this.
And it's really tasty as well. It's one of those things that I wouldn't want to give up in the mornings. It just sets you up for the day. It doesn't sit heavy on your stomach, and it keeps you going.
And it's great hydration as well. Mark gives me grief, right? If we if we ever run out of bananas and he doesn't get a smoothie like last morning. We actually ran out of bananas. So we ended up just not having a smoothie, and
I was devastated. Absolutely devastated. First world problems.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. If you try this recipe, let me know what you thought of it. If you have any other great recipes that you try, please do share with me as well. If you've got your staples. And until the next time, and also if you're new to this channel, subscribe for more videos from me and Mark.
I'm doing videos.
I think you should. What do you think, guys? Do you think he should be doing some videos too? I think that would be a great idea.
Oh God.
I think I'll recruit him at least as a sous chef to start with, right? So
I'm speechless for the first time.
there you go. We're rendered Mark speechless. So until the next time, guys. See you.
Cheers.